Chocolate rain. Some stay dry and others feel.
And welcome back to a brand new episode of Passion Beer. We are here finally, once again, with all three of us. Mike is joining us from Washington, D.C.
Who are you guys again?
Exclusively. This is Passion Beer, Mike.
Actually, Virginia. But who's
yeah, Virginia, whatever the hell. We have a really special beer sent to us from Scott out in California. Scott Markley.
Thank you, Scott.
Thank you so much,
Scott.
man.
You're my hero.
This is the Bruery's Chocolate Rain. This is basically Black Tuesday aged on cocoa nibs and vanilla beans, I believe.
So, Shane, for our viewers out there, you want to remind them what Black Tuesday is?
Yeah, Black Tuesday is the ridiculously big Imperial Stout.
Delicious.
Comes in about 18%. We have a video of it. Just a huge
I think we
bourbon
raved
barrel
about
Imperial
it just
Stout.
a little bit. I think
Yeah, a little bit.
I think it was an okay beer.
No, it was. I mean, and if this is
delicious.
anything, this is elevating Black Tuesday to the next level, right? So, Ideally, right? We don't know. So, by throwing in some cocoa nibs and chocolate.
And this is all our first time enjoying Chocolate Rain as well, so.
Yes.
Obviously, yes. This
definitely
is,
something
This is a rare treat. So, I mean, once again, thank you.
Thank you, Scott.
We're going to crack into this now.
do it.
I don't know how we're going to do this, but.
No, right off the bat, you get a very dark color. I mean, it's black as night.
I don't think it's too dark.
It's a little brown.
Yeah, it's definitely
brown.
brown.
I don't know,
Look at
guys.
that, dude. That's not as dark
There
as
is
I guess
not as dark as I was thinking it would be, but
Extremely minimal head.
right. Yep. I mean, there's sweet alcohol in there.
You do
There's
get
chocolate.
You get the
for
alcohol.
sure.
But you get the
get the
chocolate
alcohol.
and
I mean, at 19.5%, I think it is. Yeah, 19.5%. I mean, that it comes off, but it's not overpowering.
you still get that bourbon in there mixed with the chocolate. That you get just that twinge of vanilla.
And the best way of putting this one is the alcohol is lacing the whole aroma effect.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
it's not overpowering. It's not there in the front. It's not there in the back. It's just laced, mixed
Right.
in,
Yep.
in with all the other flavors.
Honestly, sometimes when you have alcohol aroma in a beer, it can bring it down if it's not managed right. I think this one it kind of plays well with the other aromas and it kind of elevates it a little.
It is for the 19.5%. I mean, I think that's not
It
bad at all.
doesn't smell like vodka.
No,
let's put it that way.
Exactly. Very chocolate. Do you guys get vanilla though? The vanilla beans?
I get a slight hint of vanilla.
Slight, yeah.
I mean, the chocolate definitely
chocolate for sure.
tries
The
to
chocolate
overpower
sweetens
it.
everything.
I mean, it seems to be the dominant flavor, but I mean, on the back end, I get a little bit of vanilla right there. But I mean, it's interesting how the alcohol is laced in there. I mean, that is interesting how they play off of each other. I'm ready to dig into this guy.
Yes, this isn't a candle. This is a
Let's
drink.
do it, boys.
Let's get it done.
Cheers.
Ooh, wow.
Wow.
So let me hit you up, guys. I know we typically don't do the body right away, but how smooth this is.
Wow.
This is superb. I mean, this is like...
Hold on, you got to talk about that chocolate flavor in there.
You know what?
That is crazy.
The chocolate
You
is
almost
amazing
want
up
to
front.
chew it because it's like that like chocolatey, just like you feel like you're eating a Hershey's
That's like
bar.
chocolate chips.
I don't feel like I'm drinking a beer right now.
Yeah,
I mean,
and-
how smooth this pours.
But you still get the vanilla and that from the regular Black Tuesday. I love that bourbon.
Yep.
And this still has that bourbon element, and bourbon and chocolate
That
somehow
chocolate
meld
is
together,
so
and the chocolate is outstanding.
The chocolate
it lives
is
up to
over
its
the
name.
top, but it's so good. It's good.
It's
over the top.
It's over the top, but it's not overwhelming. I think is what you're looking for, because I think that vanilla helps tone it back a little bit.
Wow.
Similar to the aroma, the alcohol is there.
It's there.
It's laced throughout the taste, but it really shines through. And I say shines in the best way possible for an alcohol burn at the very end.
Very end, yeah.
Yep.
And it's kind of like a cleanup almost, because otherwise that chocolate would just sit there and it would just be cloying. The alcohol comes in and it kind of is like, okay, you're done.
Yeah, it seems to break everything up.
Beer, too.
19.5% beer, and
wow.
the chocolate and the alcohol notes. Nothing's overwhelming in one way. It's very balanced. It's very kind of spread out throughout the whole taste. I mean, I love this.
Shane,
I
you
think
keep talking, I'll keep drinking.
Now, what about the other elements? Because there is a nice maltiness in here. There are some other sweet elements besides that chocolate. You do get a little bit of that dark fruit in there.
For sure, yeah. I don't think
it does. Yes, it's hit your head over your head with chocolate, but it's not.
See, it's there it's there like as a backbone.
It's
there.
not the only thing, and
right.
that, when I heard Shane got chocolate rain, I started reading about the beer as well.
Yeah.
And it was like, is this going to be too much chocolate?
Right, and that's what I thought because initially when we had Black Tuesday, I mean that was a really elevated malt presence. I think in our review we mentioned a lot of chocolate notes, and the fact that this had just chocolate added into it, I think that took it over the top, but I think it's crazy good.
Now, is this straight chocolate or cocoa nibs or?
I think I don't know. Hold on, it is with cocoa nibs and vanilla beans.
You know what? I find that a little surprising with it being cocoa nibs. It's a much more chocolately taste than a lot of the other beers that use those cocoa nibs.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's either the amount that they use or the technique. I mean, it's absolutely fantastic.
It really is. You know what? I'm going to start off with the ratings with this one. I'm going to give this, and I don't really remember what I gave Black Tuesday, but I'm going to go a 98 on this one. I think this is pretty much the kind of creme de la creme of a bourbon barrel-aged Imperial Stout with a little bit of additives to it. And I think the Black Tuesday base with these cocoa nibs and vanilla beans just really takes us to another level. And it's for the percentage that it drinks incredibly well, and it's a really damn good beer.
And it's a bottle from this year.
It's this 2011, I think.
Okay,
released it, yeah.
So it's a fresh bottle, so you get a lot
Very
of bourbon
fresh.
accents more
right,
so
and that's kind of what I want to share with you guys. Fresh,
I think that it needs that bourbon.
Definitely.
I'm going to agree with Shane on his 98. It's great, and I am extreme for the ABV that it is, like you said.
It's crazy drinkable.
I could sit down and drink 2 bottles,
right?
Like, just give me more of that chocolate. Yeah. My liver may hate me, but I would want it. So this is amazing. I loved Black Tuesday, and adding a little bit more of that chocolate to it. I don't know if I could say, again, I also forget what my rating is, but I don't know if I could say that one is necessarily better than the other. Like this one is so much
clearly
better. Yeah,
right.
And I love this beer. This is great.
Yeah, very good.
So I think you guys are pretty generous in your rating. I'm going to have to be very generous. I'm going to give it a 99. This is absolutely. This is
yes.
awesome.
No, I was hoping someone would do a 99. Honestly, I really was.
This is an awesome beer. I mean, 19% alcohol. Yeah. The alcohol plays well with the flavors. It's not overpowering.
And Mike's leaving with it.
I would be Mike. As much as I love you, buddy, I would beat you silly for this bottle of beer. This is absolutely a fantastic bottle. I can't really find anything wrong with it. I mean, I think the label's a little hard to read.
The wax was a little hard to get.
Yeah, if anything, it's the label, right? Dude, the wax is cool. It's like this golden bronze.
You know what? It's an even wax. It's hard to find anything to complain about this bottle. It's absolutely amazing. But overall, 99. So, Scott, thank you once again for sending out this incredible beer.
Thank you to the brewery for making this beer.
Yeah, much appreciated. Absolutely.
And Shane, thank you for sharing this gem out of your collection.
You guys got it.
So thanks for tuning in to another episode of Passion Beer. Nick, Shane, Mike, for once.
We'll see you guys next time.
Cheers.
Cheers.